coming into this section that I labeled up myself, and it's my life section. So within this first part of the section is anything that is tailored fit to my life, basically, as far as for myself, my husband, my 2 boys. So these are things that are just lively things, like if I have a graduation to go to, a wedding, somebody's birthday party, just basic things like cleaning, anything that pertains to my life is going to start off this first section here. So that's just what in there. And then in here, I just put some scratch paper that I definitely did a DIY for, because I added some washi. So this was actually some pages that was used when I freaking planned one of my other planners that didn't actually start yet, but I did some created pages. So I just popped that in, and as you can see, it went from May, June, July, August. So I just added to it to keep it going, because I actually like this page, and it has some things on there that I still needed to check off. So I just popped that into there. So again, like I said, these were just some added filler pages that I had, and I added washi and just still popped them through in the front. And it kind of acted like my June pages, because I really didn't want to start this planner until actually July, but I was still carrying it around and jotting down some things that was still happening in June that I needed to plan out or remember. So this here is just my work schedule dates here. And then as of June, my new schedule came out, because I revamped my work schedule. Like, some things were taken away and added. So that's what this section just here is. I just jotted those down there. So again, this is just some filler pages that, again, I added washi to, and I added some bullets here just to jot some things down if I needed to. And then we'll go into July. So this is my new setup for July and going forward. This is my currently page here for July. And this is inside of the Wrong monthly planner, the 18-month monthly planner. So it says girls just want to have sun, and it starts us into July. So far, like I said, I've fallen in love with sticky notes. So there's some things coming up that I needed to jot down for July, because I really didn't set up my... Let me take these out and then I'll explain them to you. So I really didn't set up July all the way, because I actually did this like the last week in June, so that I knew for July that some of the things that I had going on. So that's why I use some of the note stickers here, and they're so cute. And I actually feel like I want to leave it like this. Like, I'm loving how those sticky notes look on there. So again, like I said, I just found my new love with sticky notes. So who knows, they might just incorporate and be placed for my monthly, and then I'll go ahead and write everything out in the next sections if I choose to. So then we flip here, and then we have August. So again, August is currently page, which still showcases July, and it'll show the month for September. So this currently page is for August. Check her out. Fierce and Sexy. Again, the flip through is the same as like July. Has your monthly front view here. So the first part for the My Life section, I am using the Wrong 18-month monthly only layout. So it only gives you the whole month overview. And then it gives you some different kind of like currently pages in different sections that you can still just write things down. These are just some of the pages there, and it gives you a daily to-do section. So it's kind of bullet point off that you can write some things in as the days, or you could create it to be a weekly, you know, just date it up for the week, add in the weekdays and then the dates, and then go from there, or what have you. But it breaks it down like this to have the daily to-dos. And again, this is the monthly layout. So it gives you a couple pages of those going forward. And then there's just some note pages here, some filler note pages that come along with the monthly layout planner, so that you can just note some things down. And again, that's from the Wrong collection. Cute. Oh wait, let me go back, guys, I'm sorry. Because in this middle here, I also added in half sheets to keep in the middle of the months, so that way, as I'm going through, I can jot things down and then translate them over onto the various pages that I need to. So this first half sheet is an expense tracker. It gives you the date, the amount, the category of like whatever you're tracking, and if you use cash, debit, or credit. This was just a quick half sheet that I could pop into my catch-all planner and then basically translate it over into my budget planner. So it has a front and a back. The back has the payment names, the due dates and amounts, because this is just a bill pay checklist. So front is an expense tracker, so it's all the expenses that I incurred. And then the back is a bill pay, so I could just jot down different bills that are due, and then as well write the due date amount, the amounts, and then check off or date when it was paid. And then there's a note section here to just jot down a couple notes that I need. Another half sheet that I had in the middle here is a habit tracker. I can either, has a little date here, so I can either date it to be like whatever date it is, if I want to date it daily, weekly, monthly, and then 1, 2, and 3 is the different habits that I am tracking. It goes from the 1st through the 31st, so this pretty much could be whole month tracker, so I can either, like I said, write what week it is, and then check off and use the 1 through 31 as dates or how many times I did the habit, or I can go by monthly and then just put in this section what habit it actually is, and then go from through the month. So just say, for example, if say July, I put July here, that for July I'm tracking how many days that I walked. So on day 1, so July 1st, I would just check this box off if I actually did walk on July 1st. So I can do it like that. So there's various ways that you can habit track, but this is just a nice have sheet to throw in because, of course, I'm going to make it be a habit of something. And then on the back here, let me pop it in, and then I'll just flip it over for you to see. On the back here, it has 1, 2, 3. So these could be top priorities if I wanted to be, or even just track something else here. It does have nice big bold numbers here, 1, 2, 3. And then it has a note to self box here. So I could jot some things down that I want to tell myself to do with those habits. This is another half sheet here. It just says get focused. It lets you do your top 5. It has top goals. You can check it off here, like write those goals down and then check them off as you go. And then as well as another take note section. And that's a good thing. Like there's always take note sections or different little boxes that let you create more extra notes on top of the things you've already planned out. So let me put that in there as well. And I know some of you guys are probably like, wow, there's a lot of half sheets in there. But again, like I said, I incorporated this style to my life so that I could be able to section off everything, and I put it in the middle here with the month. So this all basically is the whole month in a whole, and then that way I can go off of these things and then add them into each proper section that is lined going forward in my planner. So it works for me. And then on the back, like I said, there's always sections to take notes. So you could create up a whole nother half sheet, you know, design it your own way, or just doodle things down like it's a big open scratch paper sheet for you as well. And then this half sheet here has a documented section here. And then there's the love these moments section. This is actually from one of the half sheets from the memory planning. So that's what this really is for, but I can always change it and incorporate it into something. And then here it has a currently box, so it says like loving, what you're thankful for, what you're feeling, reading, going, listening, watching, excited for. So I wanted to throw that in there too because that actually just lets me jot things down. Again, as I'm going forward. And again, like I said, guys, I incorporated this just to be my catch-all. So it's basically brain dumping my whole brain. So that's why I have a lot of these half sheets in there, because it's not just a whole full sheets taking up spaces. They're very convenient and easy just to halfly put them in, and as well that I can easily pop them out and then place them into various sections into my planner moving forward if I choose to. Let me pop that through. And then I'll flip it for the back here. And then again, this section is the favorite photos. Who, what, when, where, like who's in this photo. So I think I will go ahead and put a couple photos in there as well. Because again, it's just motivation. Because again, this is my life section. So it'll just showcase some of the things in my life, the people in my life. And it's just good to have, again, like I said, all this is good for your soul and good positive things that you put in there. What you'll be looking at as you flip through your planner. So again, what you focus on expands. So if I see part of my family life or part of my life in there, that definitely will just motivate me as well to keep planning. And then this is a full sheet, but I actually folded it so that it can go along with the half sheet family. So it's kind of like its cousins. But this is actually, let me open it, full sheet that I just folded, because I actually have a lot of full sheets already in here. But I like that this sheet, like, it's very bright, it's very vibrant, and it gave me more sections as well, like, again, top priorities. And this as well came from the Mom Life collection. So this is Mom Life full sheets. It says you got this mama up top, and then it gives you 3 top priorities: the exercise and health, hours of sleep, water. So again, this is sort of exercise habit tracker here in this middle section. It gives me a to buy section, other things to do, again, a little note section here that I can write down. And then this side here, you can write today's date, and it breaks it down hourly. So it's from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then it goes from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I just thought that was a great full sheet that I turned into a half sheet. I just folded it, and then by folding it, it says down here, all day, every day, and the back of it is dot grid blank sheet. So again, I could just jot things down if I want to. So this is the other part of July here. So let me jump ahead because we actually already seen all of that. So I'm gonna jump ahead back to August where we was. And again, like I said, those are the daily to-dos. And they give you a lot of pages of those, and as well as some note paper here. And then here comes another currently page, which is set up for September, but again, gives you August and October's calendar boxes. So this is just cute. This here comes from the Wrong collection as well. And I just have in here some stickers. So I put that folder in there so that I can throw in a couple stickers that I wanted to use. So it's a great placeholder. So just hold in some stickers in there. And this is from the Wrong collection. It's a folder. It says Hustle Girl. So I just threw that in there in case I want to throw some notes in there or things that I needed. But right now it just houses some stickers to take with me in my planner. It has a front and a back here and these nice envelopes here to hold everything in. And so now this next section that I have is my social media section. So this is the section where I want to incorporate everything together that I'm using for social media, especially for Instagram and YouTube. Those are my 2 main social media outlets that I use. Right now, I have Instagram page, which is the Peculiar Planner. So jump over there and also follow me on there as well to also see what I still have planned going on, where I showcase a lot of pictures and just the day-to-day daily life ideas and quotes that work well for me, and then as well as YouTube. Also, another thing that I have going on Instagram that I'm involved with that I need to keep track with is I just got picked on the PR team from the Stationery Muse. I thank Tatiana. So I actually got picked as a team member on their Live, Love, Inspire team. So I thank the Stationery Muse for that, for picking me. I'm so super pumped. I'm excited. So again, in this section for social media, I will house things that I need reminded to do. There's different tasks that we are required of. So I need to track those down and to have this to keep up with everything that's going on with the Live, Love, Inspire team plan. Like I said, this is just for social media for me to keep up on things that I need to get done. So I'll flip that here. And then this is just page marker kind of thing that I just put there. And it says live in a moment. So I just left that there because it was cute. And this divider actually came out of the Wrong note. And it says friends support friends. So I just added that in there just to have more inspiration. Never have too much encouragement for yourself inside your planner. So these pages here just came out of the journaling notebooks. I just threw those in there to be able just to jot down some things and ideas that I want to incorporate into my social media planner. And these pages are empty, guys. I was waiting for my whole planner, which actually started in July, to be able to start and use this. So it is now July 1st, so I gotta get in there. I gotta start jotting things down. But I'm really excited for this July going forward that I actually have my planner set up all together. And then this is just a couple filler pages, do all the things. Again, I feel like this came from the mom. Don't quote me, but if there's a planner babe out there that actually knows, please feel free to comment below and let me know so that we can get the correct term out to the planner world. Because right now I got a brain fart. Like, I'm thinking all these things that are in here. So